So, as we all are aware, that Thailand remains a top holiday destination for tourists from all over the world, and despite of being one of the most famous destinations, it has a really bad reputation because of these few scams. So, here are my few tips that you may avoid in Thailand when you travel next time. So taking taxi is one of the biggest scam which I personally felt in airport. So even if you want to travel anywhere in Thailand, especially from airport to the destination that you want to go, it's crazy. If you're looking for a private taxi, they literally charge double or triple the cost. So just make sure you have Grab or Uber. They are really cheaper when compared to these private taxis. And there are a lot of illegal taxi services at airport or even outside, so just be very careful when you go next time. I think the best way to avoid such scams is use Grab, which is like super cheap. For me personally, I used it and it was damn cheap, and the best thing is I literally got a few amazing discounts as well. So yeah, I think the best suggestion from my side is to avoid the private taxis and just go through Uber or Grab. The next most common scam which I personally felt is tours and sightseeing. So there are a lot of agencies, yes there are, but if you do a proper research and go on your own, it's always better. But there, which I personally felt one of the biggest scam was from Tuk Tuk. There were few Tuk Tuk people, like the Tuk Tuk riders and all that. They said that no, the Grand Palace is closed, the famous temple is closed. But actually when I went there, it was not closed. So they actually offered me on a tuk-tuk tour instead of going to the exact tourist place which I wanted to go. And one of the biggest suggestion which I feel is like, just try avoiding the famous places or tourist places and just try exploring the other parts, which I have done. And I think taking a bike ride or a scooter tour from a local person or a local guide is much better when compared to taking a tuk-tuk. Or if you want to see of your safety, then I think go by Grab taxi or Uber taxi. Another scam which I would say is shopping. There are a lot of malls which definitely offer really good stuffs, and they say it's original, but it's not. The biggest scam which I felt was in MBK, and yes, I was aware that it is obviously fake, but there are a lot of other stuffs which were really good and worthy enough. So I would say, or I personally feel, is I generally like promoting which is local there. So MBK was one thing which I really loved it. But apart from MBK, yes, there are a lot of other shopping markets where you can actually bargain like 40 to 50% and get great discount. And yes, the clothes and stuffs are really good. So I would say just walk away from getting into these traps of getting branded and all that stuff, and just go into something which is local. The next scam which I saw is sometimes you'll see elephants brought into the cities to attract tourists and try to get some money, like to feed them with food and all that. This actually is not really needed. I mean, sometimes they ask a lot of money. So if you're into exploring or trying some elephant rides and all that, then my best suggestion is to go to the nice elephant park, or there's a nice rehab center in North Thailand and a lot of other places. So go to a nice zoo, which is even better when compared to paying someone on the streets, like random streets of Bangkok or nearby places. Like why would you even get in that scam? One of the biggest scam which I personally fell into is the ping pong shows. Do I really have to explain what is a ping pong show? Definitely is one of the show which is very infamous in the famous parts of Bangkok and Pattaya and other places. I would say it's totally dangerous even if you go there, and even if someone like me who wanted to know what is a ping pong show, and there are a lot of bars and all that, so if I just went on top just to see what is it, and I was asked to pay just to come up and know what the hell is this ping pong show. It was really insane. I would say, like, why fall into such traps? Instead, just be very clear about your intentions, and if you want to know what is it, just be very clear. And there are a lot of other cultural shows and a lot of other shows as well, where if you're into all this, then I would say just be clear and pay really decent amount, not get scammed like me. Yes, there are a lot of other scams as well, like especially when you go to the beaches, there are a lot of water activities which I personally felt was not needed. It's really expensive. And another biggest thing was the cruise, right? They take you for half day or one day and all that on a cruise to a different island nearby Pattaya, but not worth it. I would say they charge you too much. Or if you're a local person, or if you have some local contact, just go ask them if it's worth it or not, or just watch a lot of videos. I personally did not do much research, but since I had a lot of time, so I just thought, why not I go on a cruise and all that. But oh god, I was so disappointed. But yes, this is also one of the biggest scam happening in Pattaya. So these are few scams or few things that you may avoid when you travel next time to Thailand. Personally, I think I would obviously be going very sooner, but I think a lot of things I would have avoided and saved a lot of money. But it's okay. I think now that I'm aware of it, I will definitely be more careful. And I hope you guys are also careful next time. And if I missed anything, and if you guys have also been into other scams, do let me know in the comments. And thank you.